People don't wonder where we are.
Those are right.
Headphones. Hat. Got the little dot on the top. Hey, everybody. Almost ready. We're having some mic issues, but we are solving that, hopefully, and we are getting ready to start here in just a second. Enjoy the tunes. Everybody put your hands in the air. It's the pre-show. If you have questions, put them in the comments, or just wave your hands in the air, just like you don't care.
I can see Jen now.
Pam is rebooting her computer.
Ooh, I almost spilled my water everywhere. That would have been very bad. Nope.
Shout out Billy.
Why can't I see people?
We're on Instagram.
Oh, I don't think I can ever see the Instagram comments.
I have it in a different window.
Oh, that would be why.
On my other monitor.
That would be why.
They don't show up in the like big.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I also see Janet Harp. I see Lori Coleman going on. I see Len. Len is waving his hands. And Marilyn. Jen also hands in the air like she just don't care. Scotty G, Must See Adventures, definitely has his hands in the air. In East Lansing. Yes, waiting for the reboot and boogie. Just want to answer listener questions. Let's go. Or we could just bounce. Let's just bounce. Everybody bounce. We're going to talk about the Mizzou football game from Saturday. It was beautiful. Oh, TMFLT Pam has entered the studio. TMFLT Pam, we are live, by the way.
I don't know that did anything.
Tap your mic. Nope. I cleared your cache at least.
Yes.
Ah.
True. It's not even showing me any other options for a mic.
That's so weird. It's an update thing, I guarantee you, because we gave you an update and now it's not seeing it.
Do you want me to just try to figure it out while you record this one, and then I'll come in on the second one?
Fine. You're fine on this. I mean, like I said, it only tails off just a little bit. It's just stuff that bothers me. Like, probably nobody's noticed. Like, Billy, I mean, people probably didn't notice. Like, it's just something that I caught. So, I'm just super particular. We'll roll with it. We'll fix it before next week. We'll be okay. Let me turn off the music and let's roll. How do I turn off? I forgot how to turn off the music. How do I turn off the music? There. Stupid music. Okay, hang on. Let me push the thing that says we're live on Facebook. All right, we are going to answer listener questions. We are getting down to business. We are going to be flying through some questions. So be ready. If you have a question, put it in the comments, please. And let me hit this. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Oof. I should never pick the lo-fi song. I don't even know what lo-fi is, but it says lo-fi.
It's like relaxing.
But it just makes me go like this the whole rest of the day. Do. All right, here we go. 27. Oh, dude, my voice is, since I screamed so much on Saturday at the football game, I still got a little bit of raspy in my voice. I love it. Thank you, Kansas.
Do it later.
Thank you, Steve. We'll figure it out. Don't sweat it. Computers are pains in the
I
butt.
hate it when it updates without me.
No, for real. But don't go super loud because we lost like the peak loudness there. You got to be like, oh my gosh, what up, show pony? For real, computers are terrible. You try to start doing a podcast and you get an update and it crashes her mic out.
So is this any better?
It's awesome. It's so awesome because I got to eat Taco Bell at some point tonight and I'm so hungry. And I'm just going to be hangry through this whole show and just tell people to not go to Walt Disney World because I'm so hungry and I need my chalupas. Let's do this. We got to go. Get yourself together. You guys don't listen. You should listen in the mornings. Well, you guys are on the East Coast, so you need to listen at 9 a.m. Eastern. Sirius XM channel 84. Funniest thing ever. It's a radio show that should be a podcast. It's so funny. He's been on our show. He's the best. All right, here we go. And I love that he drops it. Okay, 2760. Here we go. Get yourself together. That's a segment they do. And we steal all his segments too, by the way. You know, the stock up, stock down thing from their show. That's from their show. He'd appreciate the sound.
Oh, dang. That's like hitting something in my root brain.
What? The stock
Like
up?
that sound. Like I feel like I've heard it. Like, you know what I mean?
They do that every week on their show. I
Something in childhood.
Oh, no.
That.
A little whistle. All right, here we go. I can't even now. Okay, we're 2760. I've only done this a couple times. Welcome to episode 2760 of the Be Our Guest Walt Disney World Trip Planning Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're having a great week. Thanks for dropping in as we tackle your listener questions here on the show. What a great way to get through Hump Day. Remember that old commercial? Was that Geico? Mike.
With the camel?
Mike. One of my favorite commercials because it featured a Mike and was that a llama in that commercial?
Camel.
I think it was a camel.
Could have been a llama. You never know. I mean, who
Camel.
knows?
No, it had humps.
Oh, because it had humps. Dude, it's
It was a
it's
camel.
so obvious that I totally missed the whole.
Yeah, plus the camel's real big and a llama's just kind of
Big.
not as big as a camel.
You know what it is? I see this commercial all day long on Pluto TV. It's with a llama that's for this AI company that like does, and this girl, it's a purple llama or something. Anyway, that's not here nor there. We're going to be talking Disney, not advertising with purple llamas. The AI schedule your day out for your small business today. More important things than llamas and camels and Hump Day. We're getting down to business. Rikki is here from themouseforless.com and DisneyWorldAfterall.com. Rikki, happy Wednesday. Are you over the hump yet yourself? What's up?
I don't know. We'll see. I think this week has been challenging. Not necessarily for me, but for my husband. So budget season is real, y'all. Budget season is real. So my thoughts are with my husband this week as he finishes out the week and tries to get the budget all squared away. Yay.
So in other words, this is Brian's January.
Yeah, 3 a.m.
say.
He was up until on Saturday night working on the budget for work. Yeah, 3 a.m. So.
It's 3 a.m. I'm going crazy. Wasn't that
Yeah, he
song
was
from the
definitely going
90s?
crazy. I don't know how he managed to stay up until 3 a.m. because I was definitely passed out. So
Come on, you're aren't you like a supportive wife? Don't you need to kind of stay up?
Nope. My butt was in bed and I had been in bed for like 3 hours at that point at least.
Rikki. All right. Also joining us, we have the co-owner of the Magic for Less Travel, Pam Forrester. Pam, we call that wave season, and that comes for us in January. What's up?
Only in August, because our August was our second highest month this year. So that was craziness. It was just sort of a crazy time for everyone, but a good time. The Disney Cruise Line release is always kind of a crazy thing too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to show this. I know this is only for the people who are watching, but see this guy right here? So, like at certain resorts, you can do crafts.
Yes.
It was a craft that I did at one of the
my
Walt Disney
gosh.
World.
It's like a little. Is it an owl or is it a
A
monster?
one-eye, it's a one-eyed
monster.
Like me.
Yeah, it's a little monster of some sort. Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. He kind of looks like Sully a little bit. Like he's.
I know, right? It was the colors. I guess the
Yeah.
colors that like somehow got in my mind.
Did you end up painting it, or what did you?
Yeah, you paint it and then they fire it for you.
That's so cool.
I know. I feel very proud of myself. I did crafts, and by the way, because these little spots are so little, like it's harder than it seems, folks. I will just say, is and. Besides the fact that Disney has really not good brushes.
Oh, so
I was like commenting the whole time. I'm like, these brushes are subpar.
So I get that. Brian and I, when we stayed at Saratoga Springs this summer, we went and did craft, and they had these. You can buy magnets that you could do, but we didn't do the buy ones. They had like a wall, and you could grab a magnet off the wall, and you could color it with like colored pencil or crayon or whatever. And so we did that. And so that was a really fun little, like, we're just sitting there. We probably sat there for a half an hour coloring our little magnets. He did Wally and I did Chip I did Dale from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. So it was a lot of fun. So
it was fun. So people have to remember to do these things because there's so many activities
just
going.
It's fun, and you can have such a good time doing those. Even though it's not something you book a Walt Disney World vacation for, it's still one of my favorite memories of just sitting there in the craft area, just coloring a magnet with Brian. Yeah, so great.
I know. And the thing I really want to do is the mosaics. So at different resorts, I don't know if they have them all the same one, but at Saratoga they had sort of a horse one. I know at the Contemporary they have a monorail that you can do, and the 5-legged goat. So I know I was very intrigued about the 5-legged goat one, and I was like, I kind of want to go over there just to do that craft. So anyways, yes, we did that on our summer vacation too. And let me tell you, when it's 100 degrees in the park, you don't mind taking a break. Doing a little
you do not to do a craft. No, this is true.
I have three things before we get to the question. One, okay, so that the little monster you showed, and you can see all this if you're audio podcast when you get off the treadmill, finish walking the dog. It's youtube.com/BeOurGuest podcast, and you get extra content because we there's stuff before and after the shows for all these things, especially on the Sunday.
Good or bad, you get extra.
There's extra.
Absolutely. Well, mic check 1 2 1 2 on today's show. But for one, the little monster you made, he's Sully's colors, but he's a one-eyed, green-eyed monster. So it's a combination of the both, but Mike and Sully is what he is.
That is true. Yes,
I know. Molding of the two. So that's one. Two, Ricky, you don't know that people don't book vacations just to go down to arts and crafts. That's a very niche market for the Disney traveler. Possibly.
It could be. I'm assuming you're right that they don't, but there could be somebody.
There's a very, very niche market, 0.007% of the population.
I think that's probably pretty high, but that's fine. Yeah.
And three, right behind you, Pam, are those 4 golf balls connected or are they independent of each other? I'm worried they're going to roll off the shelf.
So they say BOGP. You see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that was from our original meet at the treehouse.
Oh, they're ping pong balls, right?
They are ceramics.
Oh, okay.
But I connected them together and they were in one of the floral arrangements.
I still have mine. I still have my floral arrangement. I take it out every fall and put it out in my front yard. Or, well, not my front yard, but my front foyer. And I put it out every year. So
I still have the ghost with the Mickey ears and the pumpkins with the Mickey ears, stuff like that. So yes. Yep.
And I still have the big boxes from the tree.
You do still have the big
Holy cow. Then those things are just cardboard boxes, which it's a miracle they still survive. All right, let's get to the questions. Here we go. Matt's got a question. He said urgent into the inbox. So with that, guess what? You do go to the top because it kind of startles me and
now everyone's going to put urgent.
Right, exactly. Way to go, Mike. You just gave away the secret.
Super easily influenced. I'm a sucker. So here we go. I have an urgent dining reservation question. I'm going to Florida for a week in November. That's not urgent, dude. People don't put urgent. I know. People don't put urgent. They're going next week. All right, Matt, you just totally smoked me out. All right. I'm spending the first night at Saratoga Springs. Then I'm going to Universal for 3 nights. Then I'm headed over to Copper Creek for another 3 nights. Okay, so it's Saratoga 1 night, Universal 3, then to Copper Creek for 3 nights. So that's his week. With my one-night reservation at Saratoga Springs, do I still get that 10-day window of booking out my dining reservations? For example, I want to book GO82, Beacon Barrel, and more during my stay at Copper Creek. Thanks for the information, Matt. He goes by Zeebs over in the clubhouse. First, I'm going to answer the first part you didn't ask about, and then I'll let Pam take the other part. One, you need to get some food, not just drink. Okay, Pam, go ahead, because he's only talking about GO82 and Beacon Barrel. Let's go. Let's get some protein, brother. All right, go ahead, Pam.
I think that you will be able to. And if you call, in particular, now I know for those GO82 and Beacon Barrel, those are probably going to be gone by the time you get to call. So go ahead and try it on that. If not, you'll have the opportunity when your 60-day plus 10 opens up for the second reservation, but you probably will be able to do it for that first reservation there for the whole time.
I did see today, as we're recording, obviously recorded this a couple days earlier, that Beacon Barrel opened up reservations for during the Halloween party. That's interesting.
And I think Christmas.
They did.
Oh, right? Christmas. Yeah, the Christmas party.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They could have opened it up during Halloween, and I might have missed it, but I did.
It is Halloween, during the Halloween
party. Yeah, it was a part. It was a party.
At the date when there is. I don't know that we're even at the date, though, when there's a Christmas party. Are we 60 days before?
Wait, what are we? We're September, October, November. Well,
the first Christmas party is in November.
Maybe, yeah.
It was, but I think they just opened it for the Halloween parties, though, because that would make
possible.
Sense. Yeah, that makes more sense. It was Halloween parties.
Yes, and it does give you the little pop-up when you're in there that says, "Hey, you're reserving this during a ticketed event."
Yeah.
Because remember, there are people like every year who are like, "Oh, I didn't notice," and it's
if
like,
I book this for the party time, do I get to stay? No, you don't get to stay.
You have to pay $200 like the rest of us.
Correct, exactly.
And because you got that, we're gonna give you a shot with the taser. Good try, buddy. And by the way, Blizzard Beach closed for the season at this point. No Blizzard Beach.
No Blizzard Beach.
I know, because it wasn't it fun there having two water parks?
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
it's great. Now back
it is, but I'm gonna say all those dining reservations, Beacon Barrel's been challenging. It really has, and so is also GO82. Like the availability in that is just. Oy.
But GO82 it's so good. Like it's going to be consistently popular 100%. Because it's not going to I don't think it's going to peak, and people are going to consistently go back to GO82. Beacon Barrel, I haven't been there personally, so I can't speak to it, but I think it's going to be the same. That it's not just going to be like a one and done. Like GO82 is just going to be a place that is just going to continue to bring people in, I think. And I guess Beacon Barrel will be the same.
Yeah, I think too, having like the adult onlyness of GO82, I think is sort of a draw for that, don't you think?
True. Very true. Yeah, I do.
I mean, isn't it been everybody's dream since 71 to get away from the kids?
Yeah.
I mean, I love kids. Trust me, as a teacher for 17 years, it made me want to get away from kids more at certain points in my life. But I mean, I loved them the other times. All right. Listener question. It's from Len. Len, he's here. He's from Maryland. He's in our chat today. We're glad to have him. Hey, Mike and BOGP crew. I recently heard there's another source of cookies at Disney Springs besides Gideon's, the cookie bar at Summer House on the Lake. I've not found myself willing to wait for entrance into Gideon's, and it appears it is pretty easy to get a cookie at this cookie bar. Do you have any experience with a cookie bar and have a comparison to Gideon's cookies? Thanks, Len.
We do.
We do too.
Yeah. Sad that I do not. I am so just being a terrible person that I do not experience with a cookie at Disney Springs.
I've done both.
You guys did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. So for me personally, one thing is for certain, the line for the cookies at Summer House, the cookie bar, are definitely much more manageable. You don't need to wait in a very long line. It's not going to take you a half hour to get through the line. You know, it's perfectly simple and easy to get through. The cookies are good size. They're very large cookies. And they have a lot of different flavors, more so than Gideon's does. So if, you are kind of on the fence about it and you want to kind of just pop in, you can see all the cookies because they have this giant case that's right there. So you can take a look at all the cookies that they have and see if there's anything that really speaks to you. But they have so many different flavors. I want to say probably about I want to say probably about 10 to 12 different flavors of cookies, maybe more, maybe 15. But they have a huge wide variety. So they're shareable cookies too, but they're a little flatter of a cookie. So they're not like a puffier cookie. They're a flatter cookie. I thought they were very good. I thought that they were very flavorful. They had a lot of stuff in them. But I'm still a Gideon's girl. I think Gideon's is by far the better cookie. I will wait in line for the half an hour or longer for the cookie and put my name on the wait list when I get to Disney Springs. So, I like the fatter cookie with the coated in chocolate chips though, but that's just me or whatever, thing that they're putting on the outside. So I personally like Gideon's just a little bit better, but I mean, look, I am not going to knock a cookie. So I think that's both are great options, not gonna lie. So if you don't want to wait in line, go get a cookie over there. So I don't know, Pam, what do you think?
You know what's funny is, so the first time I had it, I thought the cookies were fine, and I just was sort of like, whatever. Then we stopped back again, and I think I just made a wrong choice the first time. Because they do have a bunch of different cookies and they sort of rotate through. And they'll have sort of a seasonal one too. Like right now, I know they have Halloween sugar cookies and things like that. So the some of the other times that we've gone, I found it just sort of tapped into sort of a childhood thing. They have an oatmeal scotchy. So good. Like, Mike, this has you written all over it. Oatmeal scotchy, because it just felt like very old-fashioned-y, sort of like something you would have had as a kid. But we've also had, I love their almond cookie because I love all things almond. And this is like a cookie that sort of reminded me, it sort of had a soft center, like a very almondy sort of soft center. So love that. But we've gone in and tried a bunch of different ones, and I really enjoyed them. I thought that they had some really good choices. Last time we were there, they had a Dubai chocolate chip cookie. That's all the rage, right? Mm-hmm. They have things like beach blondies. They had a Rice Krispie treat. They had, I know that they have some gluten-free cookies. They had a strawberry pinky cookie. Just all kinds of things, and lemon. They had lemon cookies too, which is, Steve loves like a lemon anything. So we've been really impressed. I will say, since Gideon's got away from the virtual queue, I am not very, I won't stand in line. I'll be honest. I just don't, like, I don't have the time to devote to that. And I guess I do sometimes have the time, but it's time to commit to that. And I'm just like, I can just walk down here and get a cookie and move on with my life. And so that sort of,
I will say, I think the Gideon's line moves quick-ish, but not as quick as obviously Summer House is going to do. No. Yeah, it's probably about a 20 to 30 minute wait for Gideon's, depending on the day or the time that you're going in line.
Right.
So just kind of,
and I've had it and I like them. They're fine, but I am not a huge like chocolate person. And there's a lot of Gideon's cookies that are focused on chocolate. So I'm always like,
they do. And see, I'm a very chocolate person, so I feel like that's why I like Gideon's better. But I can absolutely see if you're not a chocoholic like me, I think the Summer House cookie bar is probably a better choice for people.
Yeah, agreed. Now, I like Gideon's cake better and the coffee best of all. But, again, I don't always want to wait there.
I get that.
Here's my thoughts, too, because I've had these Gideon's cookies like we did the Give Kids World thing. That's the only time I've had them, and that thing was awesome. But I would much rather have a little bit like thinner cookies and like variety, right? And not have like a $2,000 or 2,000 calorie like pizza cookie. I'd rather have just like, thinner variety of cookies that I just don't have the discipline. I'll eat that whole cookie and be like, dang, I just ate my whole day.
I just ate the entire day's calories.
Because those things are just so dense and they're so good though. Like it's just, man,
yes, agree.
I'd rather have like a few like, smaller cookies and like have this one here and have this one back in the hotel room, have this one tomorrow in different flavors to sample it, like almost like a sampler packet.
I will tell you, Summer House on the Lake has that because they have a little cup that is full of cookie bits.
Oh,
That you
how
can
have I
buy
missed that?
That comes with a
now we're
variety.
talking. Okay, go.
Exactly, right? So yeah, I thought that was really a kind of a cool thing too. They also had some other desserts available there in the sort of case. So the other thing I really like is I like being able to go in, and Gideon's does this too, but you get to like see it before you buy it.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
that's always a great thing. I'm like, that's the best advertising right there.
Totally, because I end up buying more cookies because I'm like,
Oh,
oh, that one looks good, and that one looks good,
yeah.
and well, this one's got to come home with me too. So this is
Right?
why I have the Tupperware in my bag so that I can take home multiple cookies and not feel bad about it. And then they make it their way home with me, and then I eat them throughout the time that until I get back to Walt Disney World because I put them in the freezer and then take them back out. So
okay, time's up on the cookies, dude. I'm almost ready to leave this podcast.
Sorry.
To crumble because we have a crumble that I have to pass on the way to Taco Bell, and I'm gonna have to stop at the pink store.
Crumble has a cookies and cream cake this week, I think, too, and I really want it.
Stop, because it is right in front of my Taco Bell. So stop. All right. Billy Bean was asking about, did he miss the drone show this summer? There was talk on social media this week about some permits and stuff for a drone show, but I think it was just like renewal of stuff from the old drone shows.
Yeah, they were so no drone show happened this summer. It was the previous summer that it did happen, and basically people were falsely saying online, hey, they renewed the permits, so they must be putting in the drone show again. But really, I believe what they ended up doing was it was for the fencing that was up for the drone show that they still needed to take down. So this is why I don't do clickbait on my website at DisneyWorldAfterAll.com. Nice little plug there. So.
If you want to see a really awesome drone show, gotta hate to say this, but man, it's gonna make Wade super happy. Nebraska football put on a sweet drone show during their football game, dude. Little Big Red or whatever he's called up in the sky. That was amazing. I saw that on social. Some football teams are doing these drone shows during their games. Mizzou stepped up their game, but man, these drone shows at football games, unbelievable. All right, so over on Instagram, Amanda Lawrence Wood says, Mike, you have two daughters too. We have two daughters too. And like you, our youngest is a senior in high school. We'll both be empty nesters next fall. Definitely need a trip to Walt Disney World after drop off, right? What does the perfect first empty nester weekend in Walt Disney World look like for you and Pam? Well, first of all, ours is going to be a cruise.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing, a Disney cruise. But let me ask Pam Forrester, because you've beat us to the punch on this one. What do you think about the empty nester perfect trip? It's more like focused on like sit down dining, not so many attractions, kind of just resort time, right? That's how I would see it for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that there's gonna be a lot of Epcot time, first of all, because it's like the perfect way to spend an afternoon. You can roll in whenever, right? And just sort of stroll around. You can sort of snack and drink your way around, but just really enjoy the atmosphere and the entertainment and do, the things that you want to do. I'm staying at a very nice resort, first of all. I'm saying that because you can stay at you can stay anywhere. First of all, there's only two of you. So, sometimes when like the specials come out and you're like sort of looking around and you're like, oh, hey, there is, a special, but it's only available with the king bed. Boom.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know, because everybody, it's like 90% of the population gets eliminated by like, oh, there's only a king bed. Well, hey, boom, you win.
Exactly.
Yes,
for sure. So I like that. I am going to stay at a hotel that I really enjoy. I think that that's important, and I don't have to worry about like some of the other things you sort of worry about when you're taking a family trip, how it's going, whether there's going to be activities or other things that appeal to the other people in your party. And I agree. It's probably there's probably going to be some nice dinners. There's probably everything's just going to be a bit more leisurely, right? Like as if sometimes I think, gosh, we went down there for like 5 days and I don't know how many attractions we experienced, but as if that could get any more casual, I think it would happen it happens in these kind of trips, the trips where it's just the two of you. So
yeah, I think that is it. You're not so like, you don't build this itinerary that you have to be so structured. You're enjoying each other's company, and you do reminisce a lot though. Like, we did this with the kids when we were here, and maybe you ride that attraction together and kind of talk about it. But you don't have to rush out to the parks. This is one of those times where you don't have to hit rope drop. You just there's only 2 of you, so buy lightning lane multi-pass. It's not as expensive. You know what? You can still ride things if you want to without waiting as long in line, because things are cheaper when you don't have kids. No, it's not. I shouldn't say that, because you're paying it. You're just throwing all your money, like in our case, to Mizzou. They're getting every dollar of you're making. But you're not giving it to Disney. It's just different allocation of funds. Instead of it going to Disney, now it's going to Mizzou. So it's just the kids never get cheaper ever, Ricky. Never. I mean, like right now you're paying childcare, I guess. I don't know how that works.
Yes.
It goes through different phases. Dude, you think you're like, oh my God, everything I make goes to childcare. Then you're like, oh my God, they're out of childcare. They're going to public school. This is great. Nope, it just goes somewhere else. Then it went to select soccer. I'm like, oh my God, it's the biggest racket. Then it was cheerleading. I mean, like it never, like you think you're gonna get out of it and like get your money. This is my coffee rant from last week. You think you're getting the money back? No, it just goes to, like, there's the next thing that soaks up every extra buck you make. Like it just never stops. And it gets more expensive every time. Like, holy cow. Like right now, senior year is the most expensive thing in the history of the world. I'm like turning around. I'm like, I thought we did senior pictures once. No, we don't do senior pictures once anymore. We do them like for every season. I'm like, and you got to have an outfit every time. Like, oh, stop. I'm like, but and then it's like, but she's going to be gone next year. You're going to be sad. I'm going to be like, I am going to be sad. I'm also going to be broke. Like, I'm going to be sad and homeless. I mean, like, what do you want? It's like a double whammy. Anyway.
It is.
All right, let's get back to the show. This is my therapy, guys. All right. Hey, Mike, Ricky, Pam, and Scott. I'll be heading down to Walt Disney World with my husband and 2 girls, almost 3 and 5. Enjoy it because they're going to get expensive. And my parents in September. First trip as a family, and first trip in over 15 years for me or my husband. We got park hoppers due to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and I like the idea of starting a new park after an afternoon break/nap. My current schedule is Monday, Epcot and Magic Kingdom to catch Happily Ever After and Starlight. Tuesday, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Wednesday, Resort Day. Thursday, Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Friday, Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. I was planning on rope dropping Hollywood Studios and Epcot on the days we go in the morning. However, I know the animals are more active in the morning at Animal Kingdom. Should I switch my Monday morning Epcot or Thursday morning Hollywood Studios for Animal Kingdom? If I do this, I'll have 2 evenings at one of the parks and concerned about crowds and ability to get lightning lanes for some, or some of our must-dos like Slinky Dog and Frozen. Sorry for the long question. I love the show, Jackie. So what would you do with that? Would you switch? So she's asking, should I switch my Monday morning Epcot or Thursday morning Hollywood Studios for Animal Kingdom?
What time of year is she going again? I missed that, or I didn't retain that information.
This month. And she didn't even put urgent in her email, by the way.
Right?
Zeebs.
You missed the hack. The BOGP Q&A hack.
Jackie's just like a normie. She did put urgent. She's going this month with parents and she's got 3 and 5-year-old. That's urgent.
Yeah, right.
I do agree. You get a better experience on you got to remember though, it's one attraction. The safari is better.
Yeah.
And animals can be hit or miss. I mean, every once in a while, animals.
100%. That's what I was going to say. Like, even if you do change it, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen. And I will also say, the fact is, Animal Kingdom in the afternoon, I think, empties out quicker than any other park out there. It just, people go in the morning and they seem to get like a bunch of stuff done. So I think that that's a great way to see that. And also, you can do all the trails and stuff like that, where I feel like you get a good view of so many different animals too. There will be plenty of animal opportunities, I would think. And you can have a great safari or an okay safari, I think, regardless of when you're there.
And Animal Kingdom opens up earlier. So it means that everybody's going to flock there first anyway. So, that's another thing to keep in mind is that, that one does open up usually a little bit earlier than all the others. So, depending on how early you get up, and I know with, a 3 and 5 year old, you might get up super early. I don't know. My 2-year-old sleeps. So, like today I had to get her up for school and it was 8 o'clock and she was still asleep. So I'm like, honey, we gotta go. Like, so like she
that
sleeps.
Is your kid.
Yeah, that's my kid. Totally my kid. But then over the weekend she got up at like 7:30. So I was like, I can't win with this one. So but yeah, I mean it does depend on your children and how early they get up too. So if they get up super early, you may decide that you want to go to Animal Kingdom first. But I agree with Pam. You never know how the animals are going to react. And also I do find that the animals are they're also very active in the later afternoon because it's time to go back in their pens, their areas in the back. So like, I feel like they're like getting up and starting to move around a little bit because they want to like wind their way back to, their home base a little bit too.
Oh yeah, the giraffe practically stand at the door.
Exactly.
I mean, they're like right there. They're like,
hello,
it's dinner time.
Like me at the end of the Friday podcast. So I'm like, let's go. Gotta get in the Jeep. I'm like a giraffe getting ready to go to Taco Bell.
Exactly. You do. I do admit you see them move a lot in the later afternoon as well because they know they're gonna get dinner and they know they're gonna get back in their spot and go to sleep. And yeah, they're creatures of habit, like Mike Ramen. So
for real, I feel those giraffes. I've been seen, as they say. Yes, but I like her plan, and you're right. One of the hacks, and there's a few hacks that have been going strong at Walt Disney World, is to hop to Animal Kingdom for the back half of the day because, like Pam said, so many people go to Animal Kingdom, rope drop, jump out late morning, early afternoon. That if you're hopping in for that second half of the day, like you're swimming the opposite direction of everybody else, and everybody's banding in the park. So if you're jumping in, like you're just you're gonna have a lot of that afternoon. Now again, September can be warm, so you got to remember that. But yeah, if you can get in there and you have a decent chunk of time, you can get a lot done.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the next question here, and this one is a mom and daughter wine and dine question. Hey, BOGP crew, my 10-year-old daughter and I are going down for wine and dine weekend, and she's running the 5K with me. This is her first race weekend, but we have both been to Disney World many times. Currently, our plan is to go to Blizzard Beach after picking up our race bibs.
Oh, I don't think I'll be doing that.
Okay, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem already. Hang on. Then an early night before, we have a remedy for that though.
Yes,
then an early night before our 2:45 a.m. wake up. After the race, we're going to get some good rest and then just relax for the day because we're doing the Halloween party that night. Even though we have annual passes, I want to try to make this a park life. I guess that should be light trip. It says park life. Maybe it could be park life. I don't know. And do some things that we have not experienced before. Do you have any suggestions for different types of or different kinds of experiences that a 10-year-old would enjoy for Saturday and Sunday, either in or out of the parks? Thanks. Terry is from Lusby, Maryland. All right. So again, the plan was to go to Blizzard Beach after picking up the race bibs, swap that out for Typhoon Lagoon because that's going to be closed.
Because you're not getting into Blizzard Beach, unfortunately.
Yeah, go there, but you just run the park.
You're not getting in.
You can play putt-putt and do Winter Summerland. But no, go to Typhoon. After the race, they're just going to relax because they got the Halloween party, so that day's covered. That's awesome. They have APs. So suggestions for things. She says maybe that was Park Light. So I'm guessing in that there. So
you mentioned mini golf. That's actually a really good option.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, mini golf's fun. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that's a great choice. Mini golf.
I mean, they have AP so they could hop in and out without, wasting. Like if that's where you can go into a park for an hour or two and not worry about it. So what else would we do for a 10-year-old mom? I like the idea though, if they could do one of those crap. I mean, we're getting back to it. Man, Pam, like you read, like, woo, you were like what was that, like a guru or something at the top of the show. That would be awesome for a race weekend because you're off your feet and like that'd be a mom-daughter thing if I ever thought of something.
Yes, I need a Karnak.
You do, boom. The one-eyed purple people eater craft. Yeah, exactly.
It is funny though because each Disney resort is going to have activities throughout the day. Now, I don't know that all of them have the ceramics or things like that, but each of them is going to have something. And sometimes they're out by the pool. I saw kids getting ready to do tie-dyes and stuff like that, which I'm always like, oh, hey, this is a mess. I've
done tie-dye. It's fun.
Stained your hands for forever. So I think they do give them gloves, but yeah, it's sort of a challenge, but they try that. But there's lots of things to do there for that. I think the mini golf is a good idea, but it is fun just to explore the resorts. And even if that's just a Skyliner or a monorail tour where you sort of get off, go to each of the resorts, sort of check it out, see what they have there, get a snack or something that they're famous for there, and just enjoy. I think that is always fun. And the Skyliner and the monorail, always a good time.
I agree. Yeah. It may be Disney Springs too. Do a little mom-daughter retail therapy, snackish stuff.
Yeah.
Let the daughter pick what she wants to eat, and maybe daughter's picky and wants, chicken guy or deluxe burger, or maybe, do a sit down or go to Splitsville. I mean, that's a fun.
Right.
Or all the cookies you want at the cookie bar.
Boom. Or get the little snack pack or whatever.
Yes, there we go.
Dude, I so need a cookie. If I don't go to Crumble tonight, it'll be a miracle. All right,
he's gonna text us later tonight.
Well, I'm not going to Crumble. I'm not going to Crumble. It's a pain in the butt.
He's going to Crumble.
I'm not. All right, Craig's got a final question here, real quick. He says we have a Beacon Barrel reservation for 11:45 p.m. on the 19th. Will we still get 45 minutes inside? Daughter turns 21 on the 20th and wants her first drink to be inside the Magic Kingdom. Thanks for your help. So I guess the park closes at midnight. I'm guessing from I'm just going by the context of the reservation or the question.
No idea. I didn't know the park. I mean, I didn't know
they
the park closed at midnight.
Reservation because I doubt the Magic Kingdom's open past midnight.
Wait, it is probably for the Halloween party. Oh, I wonder if it's Halloween party night.
I'm guessing it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the way they're speaking though. Like they want to have, because like everyone's had their first drink on their birthday, when they turn 21 right at midnight. I bet you, that's a good question.
I mean, I bet it's
because they might hard close right at midnight. They might not serve like 12:01. That might not happen.
That's a question when you get there. I feel like that's a question for the servers.
That is a question for the servers, but to be honest, I would say that's 50-50 at best. Because they might hard close. They might not be allowed to like serve alcohol after midnight.
But they wouldn't have a 45-minute time limit at that point. They wouldn't have a reservation at 11:45 though. I wouldn't think.
That is true.
Like they would stop reservations at 11:15.
That is true. Why would they do that?
If they had a hard cutoff of midnight. So I'm thinking that they might. I'm thinking they might.
That would lend it to say that they might do that. That's a good point. Pam, what would you say on that? Because I think that's super interesting.
I think that they would let it open for a while. So think about it. Even during the parties, there is a period of time after the park is closed that the shops are still open.
Yeah.
So I think
better. Yeah, right.
I think you're going to be able to do that.
I think so too. I mean, obviously you have to ask your server, but I feel like that this is actually a decent possibility.
Yeah, I think the daughter's going to get the first
drink in the Magic Kingdom.
And hopefully it's first drink, but first legal drink in the Magic Kingdom. Isn't that crazy? You can get your first drink in the Magic Kingdom. That's kind of wrong.
Pretty awesome.
Awesome. Tight look at it. All right. We're not going down that rabbit hole. We're closing this show out. But if you have questions for next week's show, drop them in the inbox. If you put urgent, I'm not falling for it, Zeebs. Mike at beourguestpodcast.com. Email them. We love those. Send them in right now. Again, Mike at beourguestpodcast.com. Don't forget, our show is brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you plan your next Disney vacation for no additional cost to you. We're going to take care of you. I mean, just like a best friend does. We're going to make sure you get the best price. We're going to make sure that you get all the tips. I mean, you have a good time planning that trip. That's the best thing about the whole experience. And it makes the whole experience, instead of just the 7 days you're at Walt Disney World, the 4 days, or the 7 nights you're on the cruise, it makes it like a 6-month fun experience. So check it out today over at themagicforless.com. Please come on over and use our Amazon affiliate link as well when you shop online. That supports our show throughout the year. beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon, and you can become a patron of the show. That really helps us out. It's $5 a month, and you get a bonus show every week called Mike in the Midwest. Thanks to all of our patrons who are already there. You guys are the best. You can come over, patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. You can follow us all on the social media at beourguestmike is where I am. Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. Ricky's at Ricky Nibs, RIKKINIBS. Pam's at TMFLT Pam, and all those places. We also have the Clubhouse, beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. That's our Discord server. Kind of like the old IRC days where you have a live chat going on /message boards. Man, it's fun. So come on over. It's free for everybody. And don't forget, we'll have the live call-in show Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. You can tune in 5 places: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, and give us a call. Let's talk Disney. Scotty G will be there, and we're going to be having a good time. All right, so until we get back together again on Friday, you guys have a great Wednesday. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. All right, did we come up with something for Friday?
I don't have anything right for Friday.
60. Well, hang on. I had a show idea from Len's wife, and we could do that. Let me save this real quick before I lose it. It was. Let me go to the inbox. It was Friday show topic, maybe. Going through each of the lands of the Magic Kingdom, which do each of the crew think is the best quick service place, and which cart or walk-up snack is the best in that land? For example, Adventureland snacks, I'd vote Dole Whip, while Len would pick the cheeseburger spring roll. How about that? Want to do that?
Yes.
I feel like that's definitely easier than the other one.
People being nice to you? That's no, just kidding.
Yeah, no, seriously, people are not nice.
People are nice to me. People are always like, it's super nice to me. I don't get that.
Well, that's because you're Mike Rollman. They're not nice to me. So
but I had Kansas fans on both sides of me at the football game, and they're throwing beer on my foot.
Oh no, I don't have people nice to me. So
let me grab a soda.
Okay.
Ooh, Darth Vader cans. Woo! Thank you, Orange Grove. See, Orange Grove is nice to all of us. Look at that. That is awesome.
That is very nice.
Orange Grove rocks. See, like, he's filling my bubble, or whatever I used to call it in my classroom.
Your bubble.
Yep.
Give you a compliment, whoop, it goes up, and people are mean to you. Woo. That's when people are mean. When people are like Orange Grove 55, right there. I have a sound for everything. Oh, look, we just filled Jen's bubble.
There we go.
See, there we go. I hope. I don't know, maybe not. Like, yeah, I gave that idea, and I just see if those suckers would do it. Here we go. We are doing your show, Jen. We love you.
We are.
2762. We gotta go. We gotta get to business. Here we go. Welcome to episode 2762 of the Be Our Guest Walt Disney World Trip Planning Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Rallman from BeOurGuestPodcast.com and one of the senior agents over at the Magic for Less Travel. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're getting ready for a rockin' weekend. We are going to get you ready for that weekend with some fun Disney talk. And today we're going to be talking snacks. We're going to be talking quick service dining around the Magic Kingdom. And we have a show brought to you by one of our great listeners, Jen, out in Maryland, coming in with the show topic suggestion. So a huge thank you to Len's better half out there. We appreciate that so much. We're going to have a good time. I love this show topic. When it came in a couple weeks ago, filed it right there. Said this one's going to happen. And today is the day. So joining me, we have the all-star crew. Ricky is from a DisneyWorldAfterAll.com and the Mouse for Less. Ricky, happy Friday. Now we know Brian, I mean, it was like 3 a.m. and he was He was cranking it out. So has he been able to get out from under the stairs? He's going to be able to do anything this weekend. What's up? We need updates. What's up?
Yes. So the I think it was due today, so Friday. So hopefully now that it's in, he can relax a little bit. So
you just keep saying it. Like, I mean, what? Like, is the final exam time? I mean, is he like having
the
a
budget?
Baby?
The budget.
Okay,
the budget.
Good. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
First time, you gotta remember it's a podcast. We could have a first time listener today. Doubtful.
That's right. We could. Yeah. So he's been working on the budget for his work, and so hopefully it has been submitted and we are all good. But also, as far as I'm concerned, I would just like to send a huge thank you to everyone who has supported me and my new, which I use in quotes, YouTube channel, which I have taken over for Big Fat Panda. And I now have my YouTube channel, which is It's a Disney World After All. And so I just want to thank everybody for their support, and thank you so much. Like, you have no idea how much that means to me. And if you are not subscribed, I humbly ask if you could please go over there and subscribe today. That would be so wonderful. Much appreciated. Big smooches. Love you all. I'm giving the heart hands. We're all good. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support.
All righty, get over there this weekend. Thank you, something to watch. Yes. All right. Also joining us, we have Pam Forrester. She's co-owner of the Magic for Less Travel. Pam, is it as beautiful up in Pennsylvania this weekend as it is here in the Midwest? It's got a little bit warmer, but you really can't complain. It's been beautiful this past month.
I know it has. And we've even had some fall weather. And so that's been kind of, I mean, if you're going to the football game, don't you want there to be fall weather at that point?
It was, I mean, it was so glorious last weekend. Mike in the Midwest, the Patreon show was just called. It was a perfect weekend. I mean, both my football teams won, and the weather was, I mean, I could not have, like, if I'd have asked God to give like the weather, like that would have been it. Like, it was no wind, no humidity. It was beautifully sunny. I mean, it was just perfect. And except for my son, I got my lookout key like lips back Saturday at the game because they got sunburned again. So I lost my lips for the second time like in 3 months. But
stick it up.
I know, but like, you don't realize it till you're driving home. I'm like, Pam, my lips are gone. You know, like I think I lost my lips in the sun, but it was totally, I lost my voice, I lost my lips, I lost pretty much everything above the neck, but it was worth it for the big win. Anyway, I'm never gonna stop talking about that, KU fans. What's up? Anyway, go ahead, Pam.
No, it's good. It's been good. I love fall weather. I love everything to do with fall, and just looking forward for that weather to keep on coming. We've had so much beautiful sun lately that it's been awesome. Like, the days have been really sunny.
I know. It's like, I feel like we're going to pay for this at some point. Like,
don't say that.
We are. Like, I mean, it's a thing, right? I mean, it has been just beautiful for just weeks. Weeks like it for us. Like, I mean, I know it's gotten a little warmer towards the end of this week, but like for me, the ideal weather is like hoodie and shorts. Like, especially now that football started. It's like, oh, hallelujah. Oh my gosh. You know, it's coming. Dude, it's hoodie and shorts weather during football season. It's like, come on. It's so good. Anyway, let's get to Jen's topic. Jen said, I have a topic for you guys, and here's what we're going to do. She said, how about this? How about going through each of the lands of the Magic Kingdom and which of the crew thinks is the best quick service place and which cart or snack place is the best in that land? So I like this idea. All right, so let's we're pulling up. We're either going to jump off a ferry boat. We're going to jump off a monorail. We're going to walk over from the Contemporary. threw in a third option. Now that I'm a Contemporary guy. That's right. Garden Wing for the win. We get to the Magic Kingdom, go through security. Boom, we're there. First land, Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, Main Street. God, I'm off my game. Because I'm still thinking about cookies from Wednesday.
It's fine. He's getting a cookie. We're getting a text.
I'm not going to crumble. Anyway, it's why I got to listen to these things sequentially, people. You're going up Main Street, right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Hopefully the Dapper Dans will pop out and they distract you. You know, whatever. We got to pick our favorite snack and quick service place. You don't have a lot of quick service options on Main Street. I guess we have Casey's. I mean, Casey's for the win for me, positively. Does Casey's win the day for all of us?
I feel like that's fair. I mean, I don't know, Pam. Pam's getting a Casey's hot dog. I'm getting the corn dog nuggets. So I feel like Pam's not sold on Casey's just by her face.
I'm not.
I do love those corn dog nuggets and some cheese. Ooh.
No, I don't.
Pam's like, I'm just skipping the entire thing.
I know. Honestly, I would say that the place that we eat most consistently on Main Street is probably the bakery, which is Starbucks. I know, but I mean, you know, there are certain drinks that we all like there, so we'll stop and get that. But yeah, that seems to be it. I'm just not a hot dog person. I just don't appreciate hot dogs, really. So.
Is it, okay, I gotta ask you this real quick. I mean, is it because of what people say about hot dogs, about the factories and stuff, or is it like you just don't like hot dogs? Like, because my wife overthinks everything. Like, she'll like when we go to a restaurant, like she'll look at the fork and so I'm like, Pam, stop. Like, and she'll ask for the new silverware and all that. Like when it gets on, like because it's on in like a napkin and stuff, and like she unwraps it and looks at. I never look at mine. I'm just like.
I mean, it has to be blatantly obvious for me to be like, I need a new fork.
I don't look. I mean, probably, maybe sometimes it's dirty. But you know what? It's a mom and pop place. I just probably must have some. I use a fork twice in my house. It's probably the same cleanliness.
He puts the same fork back in the drawer. It doesn't tell Pam.
I don't put it back in the drawer, but if it's me, like I'll use it from a pudding, then I'll use it for pickles at lunch. Like it doesn't matter. Whatever. It saves time. I don't know. She's
not for me.
Dr. Clouseau.
I don't really appreciate hot dogs. Like, I just don't love them. I understand, like, people have a thing that they like. For me, it's just, I don't love hot dogs. I just don't.
Okay, that's good.
All right, that's fair.
So I will be honest and say that the one I stop at the most is probably the bakery.
Okay, so we got the quick service. Dude, I love sauerkraut. How do you guys feel about sauerkraut?
No.
Oh,
big fat no.
Oh, I love some sauerkraut. Oh my god.
I don't feel either way about it. Like it depends on what it's being served with.
See, and there's another thing. This is why I love these kind of shows. I didn't discover sauerkraut till late in life. Like it's like guacamole.
Late in life. I love this. Late in life.
I didn't discover guacamole till like 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I know. And now, dude, I just devour it. When it comes out, I could just like I forget the chips. I could just the guacamole is so good. And sauerkraut, I can't get enough. Like I shouldn't eat that much, but man, put me a beer garden or like at Casey's with the sauerkraut. Oh, heads up. Okay, we got our quick service. Okay, best snack on Main Street. Ricky, go.
I mean, you gotta go get ice cream at the ice cream parlor. That's got to be what it is. I mean, you grab an ice cream, you go sit in Center Street where I love to sit, and you just chill and hang out and watch people walk by, and you just relax. That's the best right there.
Pam, where's your best snack at Main Street, USA?
I think just because of the limited options, I'm going to go with popcorn because I think popcorn's an awesome snack. And you have like oftentimes we'll get it when we're waiting for like a parade or the fireworks or something like that. So I love that. I love Disney popcorn. Like I like popcorn to begin with, but at home we have like Skinny Pop. It's not quite as exciting as Main Street popcorn. Still very good and legitimate snack, but not the same as Disney popcorn.
No,
like white. Main Street popcorn's like yellow because it has so much butter and flavor.
So much butter, so much deliciousness. There is something about Disney popcorn, and
so good.
Like Brian and I have so many stupid popcorn buckets. Just the regular one, not the fancy ones that they have like all up on my shelves here. No. The regular popcorn
bucket.
Are
actually supposed to be holding popcorn.
Exactly. We buy one all the stupid time because we're like, well, A, we forget ours. Or B, we're just like, well, we know we're gonna eat more popcorn during this trip, and it's only $2, so we might as well just get. So just get the bucket. So we get the bucket all the time. And I swear, like, we have so many buckets. It's so stupid. I mean, ridiculously stupid. And I regret it 0 times. Like, I'm like, nope, we're getting the popcorn. It's all good. Let's go.
I'll say a couple things real quick about that. Those popcorn buckets are pretty good value. The buckets, like not the ones I have on the shelf.
Hey, these can be good values too. The ones on my shelf.
I like those, but
I'm not filling it.
I don't put popcorn in them because I just like them for decorations, but especially seasonal ones. But here's the thing: the art on those regular buckets. Yeah, I mean nobody needs exactly.
No, this one I have filled up, and it's like 2 bucket worths full of popcorn, and it's amazing.
What I'm saying is those little buckets, though. like the artwork on the outside of those is always kind of cute. Like they do a
It
good
is.
job
Yeah.
just decorating those.
They
I
do.
think the art on those things like is underrated.
They do.
Yeah,
You paid a lot of
agreed.
money for
It's
this.
always so collagey. Like all,
Yeah.
even on the refillable mugs too. I always think
Yeah.
the same thing. It's like you spin it around, you're like, oh, look at that. Like
I
they
wonder how many
really
so
did
good
it.
on those. Yeah.
That's one of those things. Like there's a lot of those things kind of like that. I'm like, I hope a lot of people enjoy that kind of art. That, you know, just don't like. Some people
Yeah.
probably never look at it. Like that
No.
bucket is those buckets. If you look at it, they're cool. They're
They
really
are.
cute little art.
They
Okay,
are.
we got to get through this stuff. We're going to go to Tomorrowland. We're going to Adventureland. Which way are we going? Pick.
Let's go Adventureland.
Okay, Adventureland. All right. So best quick service option. I mean, there's really only one, I guess. Pecos.
Yeah.
You're gonna get food if you're
I
talking.
mean, is Pecos the Frontierland though? I feel like that's Frontierland.
Okay, well.
So I feel like there's really not one. There's Tortuga Tavern, but that's never open. So
I mean, yeah. Get Skip Canteen, we should sit down. So
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so we don't have one there. So let's go best snack in Adventureland.
Well, I'm going with Len's suggestion, or the one that was picked, which is the cheeseburger spring roll. That one is.
And
tails.
again, I hadn't had one until last year.
Oh, it's so good.
Never had one, but I had one. Oh, everybody was right. I got it.
They are so good.
I mean, there was no lies detected. I went back and got a second batch. But now the pepperoni one is good because I've not had the pepperoni.
I don't eat pepperoni, so
what kind of American are you? You don't eat pepperoni.
No, I very much dislike pepperoni. It's too spicy for me, and I know I'm gonna get. I hate pepperoni. Like I can't stand it. I'm out. I can't eat it. So when I go get pizza, I get a cheese pizza, and that's pretty much all I eat. Like I'm getting pizza for dinner tonight. It's gonna be just a cheese pizza.
Are you 6?
No.
How are you?
Sometimes I'll get hamburger if I'm really feeling like I would like some meat on my pizza.
You'll get. That's what the topping is called.
What,
hamburger?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing in St. Louis. We get hamburger pizza too.
Wow. Or beef. It's called beef a lot of other places.
No, we've got hamburger pizza.
Yeah.
The Totino's had hamburger pizzas, like those little 99-cent shotters. Like I used to get those all the time in high school.
I think they were technically sausage, though.
No, sausage is a different one. There's
Totino.
Oh, the Totino's.
They had hamburger because I used to get those things all the time, and they were called hamburger. Dude, I'd eat the whole. I mean, that's what I ate after school. I ate the whole thing. I just eat it up like a big round piece. I wouldn't even cut it. Yeah, but it was definitely called hamburger. Anyway, we're totally getting off topic. We're never getting around the Magic Kingdom, and I'm dying of hunger. Why are we doing this show? Pam, what's your favorite snack in Adventureland?
Cheeseburger, egg rolls.
We lost you. Go ahead.
The cheeseburger egg rolls, I think, are good. And I think the other thing for those who don't want that, I love when they do some kind of Dole Whip thing that has not just the Dole Whip, the coconut Dole Whip. I think that, and it's not always around, but I love it when they do. Sometimes they at different times will have a limited time for that. So that
I agree. That's not bad.
For a while there, they had I couldn't decide whether like the Dole Whip float or the Dole Whip itself. I think I'm more Dole Whip than the float. I just want the.
Sometimes they have a pineapple upside down cake, which is really good too. Oh yeah.
You know what? I just had that for the first time last weekend at my father-in-law's birthday party. That's his favorite thing. We're having an 80th birthday party for him, and his favorite thing's pineapple upside down cake. I'd never had it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna live a little.
Mike is trying all the things these last 5 years. I don't know what's happening here.
We're gonna have to take back your "I'm not flexible" shirt.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, you know what? I like pineapples and I like cake, and and I have no problem with things that are upside down. I guess so. I tried.
Did you like the pineapple upside down cake?
Yes, I did.
Okay, there you go.
But it's one of those things. Like, I mean. But I love chocolate chip cookies. So it's always like there was a better option, right? Than a pineapple. Like I like pineapple, but I love the big cookie cake. But I was like, you know what? Let's go with that pineapple upside down cake for Don. So I'm gonna roll with that. And I was like, that's pretty stinking good. That's not bad.
Right.
Yes.
It's really light. Yeah. I like it. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, Frontierland. Okay.
Where are we?
Exactly. People are like, what are they talking about? This ain't a Disney podcast. This is brought to you by Dole in Hawaii. All right, we're in Frontierland. We're picking. I mean, obviously, the only thing counter service is Pecos Bills.
Yes.
Not as good as it used to be. Stinks.
No. But they do still have the bowls, which are delicious. So the bowls are good. They had a walking taco for a while, which I absolutely adored, but they took that off the menu.
Midwest
So
thing. A walking taco. That's a Midwest fair thing.
Yes, definitely. They took that off the menu though. It makes me sad. But the bowls are solid. They're good. I feel like that's a really good choice. And you can kind of get them to create your own in a weird way. So.
Did they serve the walking taco like in a bag of Doritos?
In a bag, yeah. I think it was a bag of Fritos, if I remember right. But they were so stinking good. Oh my gosh.
The walking taco is the bomb. That is the best. Okay, so we got Pego. So best snack anywhere in Frontierland. Pam, what do you got?
Oh, I'm gonna say that like there aren't a lot of options here, unique options, but Frontierland seems to be the place where I always get a Mickey pretzel.
Oh,
I don't know why. There's like a stand where I know where they are. There is a stand right there.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think that's like that's a really good one.
I'm happy you didn't say turkey leg because that's gross. No, I'm out on the turkey leg too. No, thank you. They do have beignets over at the Golden.
They do.
What is it? Golden Oak Outpost. Yeah, those are decent. I feel like that's another good choice. But I agree with you, Pam. There's not a lot of snacky options in Frontierland, which is actually quite surprising to me. So maybe with all the changes that are happening in Magic Kingdom, they'll add some good snack options too.
And I meant to try the last time we were there at the Golden Oak Outpost because they have a hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think that could be a contender, but I didn't get to try it. So I didn't feel like I could really say, that's going to be my thing. But it does look really good.
There's so many great options I feel like they could have in Frontierland for different things. For snacks, and they just don't really do it, and it makes me sad now. So I'm gonna go cry over in the corner because I really wish there were better snack options in Frontierland.
So mine is I've always gotten they sell corn on the cob at that little cart right there coming off the boardwalk, don't they? I've had corn on the cob there. Well, one time I had it for sure with Nikki from the UK. Nikki and
see, I think they might have taken that away, but it was another good option.
We had it late at night. I was like, we all had corn on the cobs. It was wild. Like I was reading it like at 1 a.m. It was a thing. But
you know what? I wish they would bring over. They have it in Disneyland, and I'm saying this would be a perfect Frontierland option. They need to bring over the baked potatoes.
Yes,
they have baked
I love
potatoes
that stand back there in the back corner of Disneyland.
Yes, they have baked potatoes in Disneyland, and I feel like this would be a good spot to have like a baked potato spot right there. Get chili cheese baked potato, or I'm just saying this would be it, man. Yeah.
You know what they also have though in Frontierland at they have that Westward Ho, and it has like the candied bacon. And it has like jalapeno poppers and things like that.
That's the card I'm thinking of, Westward Ho. That's where I got the
yes, that's what I
back in the day. I don't think I've ever been snacking like Frontierland. And
if I do, it's usually popcorn. Like Pam said, you know how she gets it only on Main Street. I usually get popcorn in Frontierland for some weird reason.
See, I'm not a popcorn fan, and I get pretzels, but when I get a pretzel, I get the sweet cream cheese pretzel, which will be my thing in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, that's Tomorrowland. Yeah.
All right, let's move through to Liberty Square. This one's a challenge because I guess we have.
No, there's a clear winner here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Columbia Harbor House is going to win for the.
No. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was going to say Sleepy Hollow, but that.
Okay, we got two. So I'm going to go Columbia Harbor House, even though it has had better days. They've made they've taken the entrees and made them like appetizers. It's sick. Sure. Like they're so small. I thought I was getting punked last time I was in there. I was seriously like, I'm looking around the cameras like, is that seriously what you're going to give me for a meal?
That's it.
I'm a man. I'm not an 8-year-old boy, but it was. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I was fired up. I was hungry. I like that place. I wasn't trying to get played, but I was getting played.
They have cut down on the portions there.
And I know people were like outraged online, like, and I have not been outraged at all until that. Like that was
that was the thing.
That place
was it.
I mean, like, dude, Tim's Test Kitchen out at Disneyland or DCA couldn't have been worse, dude. They put my little food through that machine, like out of DCA, and teleported it right to Liberty Square. I'm like, for real, people, this is not going to make me full. Like, this is not even going to hit. This is not even going to hit the bottom of my belly button. Like, come on now. It was so sad. But it tasted good, my 3 bites. But go ahead. Good.
That's why I'm saying Liberty Square, because then you know what you're getting. You're getting the waffle and the chicken. So
that's true.
And then for my snack, I can do the waffle with the fruit. So
That's
both.
Bravo, Pam. Bravo. This is exactly where we're going with this. Yes, I agree. 100%. The other thing,
and you can mobile order too.
You can. So, the other thing I was thinking of was, you know, that market in Liberty Square. I think they did used to have baked potatoes there for a while, and then they took those away. So just bring back the baked potato. People like the baked potato. I'm just saying. And I think they had the corn there for a while too.
I think they did too.
Corn and baked potatoes. We just need those back. Come bring them back to the Magic Kingdom. They just need to be there. Stop taking those away.
My snack is the ice cream sandwich at Sleepy Hollow.
That is
2 baked cookies. Hey, here's the thing though, you got to eat that sucker fast because those are freshly baked cookies, and so it's working against the ice cream because the cookies are hot and the ice cream's cold, and the cookies always win. So it's like a challenge. You got, and that thing is big. That's also shareable. You got to have help. You
could have help. I usually split with Brian too.
Yeah, I've eaten the whole thing by myself. But the thing is, like, you do get a little brain freeze because the ice cream is super cold, and because you got to eat it super fast. Challenge accepted, but it's big. It's a lot, but it's good. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It's good.
God, I'm so hungry. All right, let's go into Fantasyland. What do we got in Fantasyland? A lot of choices here.
We have Pinocchio's.
Yeah, Pinocchio's is a good choice. Kind of. So I feel like lately they've had some good options for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and I wish they'd bring those out normally. Like, I feel like they've had really solid options there.
I do. I'm going Pinocchio's because I've discovered their chicken parm sandwich, which I love, and I like sitting there and watching it. It's a small world go by. Like that's when I'm on a solo trip, I get the chicken parm sandwich and just watch little boats go by. That's my jam.
That's a good choice. I think they have like a butternut squash or pumpkin ravioli right now, and it sounds so good. Oh, yes, I'm here for it. And I would.
You eat that, and you don't eat pepperoni?
No, I don't. Oh, I'm here for it, and I wish they had that all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Gaston's Tavern for my snack, and the reason being is because they have that creme brulee croissanty thing. Oh my gosh, that sucker is so good. Yes, I'm totally going with that. That's going to be my snack. And I feel
is that the thing with the ham?
No, that's the other thing they have there. So they have a ham and cheese one.
Because that thing is like replacing the cinnamon roll. Like I've noticed.
Well, they also have the cinnamon roll there.
Yeah, I know the cinnamon roll is like the hot thing, but people have been saying the cinnamon roll quality going down.
Not so good, yeah.
Yep, but this ham and cheese thing,
it's good. Brian got it.
Like that is trending up.
So is the creme brulee croissant. I got the croissant. He got the sandwichy thing, and both were excellent. I'm not gonna lie. You were correct. The cinnamon roll it really has fallen down a lot.
Mine was fine. Everybody was dogging on it. I don't care. I'm not picky, dude. I destroyed that thing. But
no, I would much rather have the creme brulee croissant. But that's just me. And then it is hard for like counter service. I'm gonna go with something that's kind of snacky but kind of counter servicey, and I think at Friar Tuck's, don't they have tater tots which have like
Friar's
Nook. What did I say? Friar Tuck's? Friar's Nook. They have like tater tots.
They have cheddar, bacon, and ranch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So they're good.
Yeah.
Loaded tots. I would eat that for my meal. Like that. I know for some people that's a snack. For me, that's my entire meal. So I'm gonna go with that.
No, I agree.
For those over to Columbia Harbor House, so I can have something to eat with my.
Right. And the other thing is Friar's Nook is actually something that has a breakfast. So they have like a bagel sandwich, and they have also tots in the morning too. So I guess
do the tots come with eggs, because that would be so good.
And they don't, but there is some place that does have tots with eggs for breakfast.
Is that Woody's lunchbox? I feel like that might be Woody's.
That is not in the Magic Kingdom.
It is not. I know. I wasn't mentioning the Magic Kingdom on that one. I think they have at Woody's. They have tots with eggs. You should bring those over to the Magic Kingdom. Look, Disney, we're giving you so many good ideas of things that you can have for snacks at the Magic Kingdom. Let's just bring these over. These all need to come.
The big story is you got to have protein in the morning. Like it's so hard to find protein in a place that is not a table service. That is the challenge for the last decade.
Is true.
Oh my gosh. Because you get
Yeah.
Agreed.
If I don't have protein in the morning, I'm mean by like 10:30. I'm just mean. For real. Speaking of breakfast, that Westford Hoe cart always has like a little protein biscuit kind of thing.
Oh, that's
like
good.
Eggs on it. I go back there because that's got to have something. I mean, I'll turn green like the Incredible Hulk in the 70s without the muscles. I'll just be like, "Argh." Sean says the Master's Cupcake. He's going with that.
Oh yeah, that's a good choice.
Repping Cleveland. Yes.
It's a good choice.
Okay, so we done with Fantasyland? We got to keep moving here. Okay, because I got to eat after this show.
Okay. Mike's done.
Dude, I'm starving now. This show is not helping the cause. Okay, what about we're gonna go like back in. Do we have anything?
Tomorrowland.
Well, I mean, we got Tomorrowland, but I mean, we're gonna go back into like new fantasy. Well, I guess we kind of covered it all, like back in Dumbo's area, like
because that's all new. That's all Fantasyland. I mean, yes, technically it's Storybook Circus, but there's not like A, it's not its own land. B, there's no counter service there, and the only snack stuff is at the Big Top Souvenirs, and they have the giant
confectionery.
Confectionery there, yeah.
All right, let's go to Tomorrowland.
Okay.
So obviously the counter service is going to be Cosmic Rays, but what do we get there? Like, what's your go-to at Cosmic Rays besides the big chili dog?
So I've gotten the big chili dog there before, and it's very good. But again, that's not getting that.
I got it before I got on a plane one time. Like
that sounds like a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Yeah, that sounds like not a good choice.
The TSA should flag you if you do that, for real.
Right.
Oh, they have the Pluto skeleton sipper there right now.
But I think that we've had the truffle French onion burger, and I thought it was good because it was just something different. Like it just had something different on them. And now they have truffle fries there too. So I thought those are good too.
They had that truffle, the French onion burger, I think at Connections Eatery too in Epcot, which Brian and I got that there. And that was so good.
That's not in the Magic Kingdom either.
Huh?
Connections is not in the Magic Kingdom.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I keep naming other places. They've really gotten rid of a lot of the different options at Cosmic Rays.
Do they still have that spicy chicken sandwich? Because I've had that and that's just rocking too.
It's just all chicken sandwiches and cheeseburgers.
Is it that spicy chicken sandwich? They still have
I don't think it's spicy. No. It's just a hand-dipped fried chicken sandwich. This really has the same menu as Connections. I'm not gonna lie. They're for the most part, it's very similar.
Connections
now,
pretty good though.
No, it's good. I'm just saying it's all burgers and chicken now. They took off like they used to have like a grilled chicken, like. It was like a leg and a thigh. I used to get that. That was really good.
It was like they had a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, it was rotisserie chicken. Yeah. It was so good.
It was good.
And they took that off the menu. Mike, they do have during Mickey's Not So Scary. They have a chicken breast dipped in hot honey and topped with pepper jack cheese, jalapeno peppers, and bacon. So that might.
Let's go. I'm in.
But I'm sad they've changed this menu and made it very basic, and I'm not okay with this.
There used to be like 3 different parts of Cosmic Rays, remember? Yeah. And people would complain because you actually had to go to that window to order what you wanted, and they're like, well, what if my kid wants this and I want
every
this?
time for me that my family, like Mallory would want chicken nuggets, I'd want a burger, and boom, you had to go to all 3 bays every time.
But you did work it out, right? It didn't like wound you for the rest of your life.
No, but it gave me something to complain about a decade later on a podcast.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. I miss the rotisserie chicken though, because you could get green beans and like you could get actual sides that weren't just French fries
on a vacation. What is wrong with you today? You're getting Brussels sprouts and green beans, dude.
I didn't say Brussels sprouts. You can keep the Brussels sprouts. I said butternut squash.
Same thing. It doesn't matter.
No, it's not. What are you doing? It's not the same. It's not the same.
For me, it all is.
Okay.
I'm just hearing bleh.
I liked it though, because like I could get an actual meal that wasn't, fried, and it was a good solid choice there. They don't have anything that's not like that anymore besides a salad, and I don't want a salad, so I'm not a salad eater. So
I am if I get really hot.
I'm not. It's got to be really hot for me to eat a salad. Yeah.
It's a good way to hydrate yourself back if you get close to the edge.
All right, what snack are we going with?
Yeah, I got the cream cheese pretzel at Lunching Pad. That thing is so good. The sweet. Oh
Yeah.
man, that is just because
That's
it's
the winner.
so good.
That's a good choice.
It
I'm
is.
either gonna go with the coffee ice cream float at Anti-Gravity's, which is another really good choice. Or I'm gonna go with something over at the Joffrey's counter. Usually they have we talked about cookies. And I don't know if they've had it recently because I think that sometimes it's like a limited menu thing, but they have a s'mores cookie that's over there that's actually pretty good. So I don't know if they have it all the time. I don't know if they've taken that off the menu, but the last time I was there, I really liked that. So I'm gonna either go coffee float or s'mores cookie. Yeah.
Pam, close us out. I think it's our last land.
I am definitely going with the cream cheese pretzel. I think that's the winner at the Lunching Pad. What's interesting though is the last time that we were there, I felt like there were some different choices at the Lunching Pad. The Lunching Pad is one of those places that like sometimes it just has snacky stuff, and then sometimes it has like hot dogs or like a sausage or what, some kind of bigger thing. So, and right now they have like I'm looking at the menu, they have a Cuban hot dog. So I was like, wow.
Yeah,
right?
Sometimes it'll have almost like a full size, like a pig in a blanket kind of situation going on. I'm like,
yeah,
because I always go for that pretzel, but I'll get there and almost have regret. Like, I should have had this for dinner. Like this would have filled me 10 times more than my Columbia Harbor House meal because, like, dude, it's like a brat inside of a pretzel bun or something. It's like a huge pig in a blanket situation. That thing would have been great because they do random good stuff at that place.
It says that they have a queso fundido hot dog too. So that has street corn and queso fundido and spiced tortilla chips. So
nice.
I mean, I think that would be good too. But they've started offering too this sticky bubble.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Why did I not know that they had that? First of all,
hang on. Whoa, what is it? It's sticky. I didn't get here. What was
it's like a sticky bread, like a bubble bread, like it's little pieces of it that has all this sticky goodness in it, and they sort of cook it together.
Cinnamon and caramel and delightfulness.
It's kind of like a cinnamon roll kind of situation.
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Pam, they do have breakfast here. They have a breakfast bowl of tater tots with a cheese omelet, chili con carne queso, and sour cream.
That sounds
intriguing as well.
I know.
That sounds really good.
I don't love though tomato-based stuff on my egg. I know this is like this anytime like people want to dive into BOGP. Yeah.
This is like they dive into the food editions and we're like, I don't like pepperoni. And then people are like, what kind of weirdo doesn't like that?
Eggs. Ricky doesn't like pepperoni and Mike doesn't like anything that's healthy. That's the bottom line. Chat GPT, you're welcome.
No, it's so weird. I hope Chat GPT does profile us based on
oh my gosh.
things.
It would be amazing.
No, but everyone has their little quirks. I just don't like I like fresh tomatoes, but I don't like like a tomato saucy kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I get that. I feel you on that. I'm curious though is why it's topped with a cheese omelet. Like that sounds like I wouldn't think it would be like scrambled eggs, but not a cheese omelet.
I'd roll with that. That sounds good to me.
Omelet somewhere else
probably and they here we're just gonna put that on top of this.
I mean, let's be honest, there's not a grill in the background where they're scrambling up some eggs for us. They
are certainly not. No,
there's a pneumatic tube from Chef Mickey's like the bank back in the day. Those omelets are just going.
I'm going to the Lunching Pad next time I go down to Disney.
Dude, let's go. That's awesome.
I know, it's crazy.
It's still there marathon weekend. All right, we got
to be there in a couple weeks.
Yeah, lucky you. All right, we're closing this out. So we're going to continue the conversation Sunday night during the live call-in show. So come on over for that. That'll be Sunday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch. Join us for that. Scotty G will be there. We're taking your calls. And we'll continue the conversation in the clubhouse. We'll have this in the current BOGP thread or channel. So let us know what your favorite snack and quick service dining location would be in all of the lands. Free for everybody. Join us over there. Be a part of the fun. BeOurGuestPodcast.com/clubhouse. Don't forget, all of our shows always brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you get to your favorite Disney destination, not only to swim in the awesome pools, see the awesome castle, see Spaceship Earth and all its glory with all the lights, That was not me. I promise you. That was Ricky's dog. That scared me too. Probably scared you because I probably can't cut that out. So it's going to be there. It is almost spooky season. It's a little ambiance. But what was I saying? It was an ad for the Magic for Less. Do you want to see all the great stuff at all the Disney destinations? Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise Line will help you do that for no additional cost to you. Just check out all the details this weekend. Just visit themagicforless.com. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link. It's beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. Just click through there. Takes you right back to the site and supports our show with every purchase. So thank you for that. And you can support the show on Patreon. It's patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. $5 a month is all it costs, and it keeps us on the air. It really does help support everything we do. Thanks to everybody who does that. And if you do that, you get a bonus show every week called Mike in the Midwest. Again, patreon.com/beourguestpodcast. You can follow us all on the social media. I'm at beourguestmike on Instagram, x.com, and Threads. Ricky's at Ricky Nibs, RIKKINIBS. Same places. Pam's at TMFLT Pam. Those same locations as well. And again, join us in the clubhouse, beourguestpodcast.com/clubhouse. All right, time to get out of here and wish you a great weekend from all of us, Ricky, Pam, and myself. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon.
Somebody was outside and she's like, I'm going to bark like a lunatic.
That scared the crap out of me.
It scared me too.
That was super loud in my head.
I know. I'm sorry. She just sees somebody else. That's why I have all the windows shut. It still doesn't make a difference. She sees something and she's like, I'm going to bark like a crazy dog.
It's Halloween.
All right. I'm going to work on the sound thing. So we'll see.
Because now you know like what it is, so we can figure it out.
Yeah.
It only happened a couple times, so we're good. Okay. So is everybody back next week? Do you know? Are you everybody?
I should be here. Yes.
All right. We'll plan on it. Same time, same place.
Oh, all right. See y'all then.
See ya.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.